2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Hornets taking on the Nets. For the Hornets, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Nets, Hornets, up next. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And he's still able to collapse defenses, finish, and create for teammates. Guys?
David, he is the total package. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
So the Nets starting five. Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hornets, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Bridges against Simmons. Up top, Curry lets it go with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Off the catch. Curry can be automatic. I mean, he never second guesses his selection at all.
Pass to Plumlee. Now, here's Rozier. Rebound Andre Drummond. Here's Irving. The pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot. KD on the wing. Defended by Hayward. Connects from three-point range.
That's a capable scorer from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire. He doesn't pass it up.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Now here's Irving after Terry Rozier's miss. Irving with it, picked up by Rozier. Curry outside, sinks the triple. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be. And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, now that they have that monkey off their back, hopefully they can settle down and execute.
Good on the three-point shot.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger.
And here is Ball, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Plumlee, up and in on the way.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Curry with the 3, and the Nets another 3.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
Here's Rozier. Outside, Ball. Back to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
An effective score when given this position. Rozier, he's intelligent and realizes when he tries luck.
Outside, Simmons. Inside, here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive edge.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now, here's Rozier. Out to the right wing. Right side, Ball. Passes it to Bridges. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
Hey, Irving passes to Curry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Curry's got 11 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Outside, Ball. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. A pass to Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Oh, terrific timing on that play. Hayward has great chemistry with his team.
Irving passes to KD, and the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Hayward kicks to Rozier. Ball against Irving. They grab their own miss. Ball no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Drills it from outside.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Hornets trail by 16. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his board.
Yeah, Greg, well, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the big man.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. Daniels is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Terry Rozier. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Blake Griffin comes in for Simmons. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Seth Curry.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here's Oubre. And the rebound goes to Griffin. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Irving passes to Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Irving against Ball. Lob pass to Oubre. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Mills out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot.
Well, for P.J. Washington, he's the rare first-round pick to come back for a second year of college in Kentucky. But I think he did him well.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And, Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Harris kicks to Mills. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Mills has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Oubre passes to McDaniels. To the inside, Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
Brooklyn leading by 13. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Right side, Griffin. The 3 from Mills. That shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Oubre on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDaniels. That shot, no good. Griffin with some nice D. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it to Mills. Here's the teardrop. He's off on that one. And Charlotte will come the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Harrell. Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Gordon Hayward's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Rozier in for Kelly Oubre. And a new group in for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. Curry's checked in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. And after a few years of bouncing around, Seth Curry has established his place, Chris, in this NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, every team needs to stretch the floor. He has a great attitude and a high basketball IQ. That's valuable.
Irving dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Hornets. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 11. Bridges kicks to Hayward. Pass to Rozier. Takes it inside. Gets it down to single digits. Rozier's got his second basket.
So effective off the dribble. Rozier maneuvers himself nicely when driving.
Irving with the ball. Bridges covering. Claxton no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. He kicks to Plumlee. Rozier looking around. Pass to Bridges. Lays it up off the glass.
And the level of focus Bridges has, great job working his way through the contact.
The pass to Claxton. Outside, KD. Nets passing it around. To the middle. And Hayward at the stop.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Hayward against Durant. Hayward passes to Bridges. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Ball's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, the Nets. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on the game on the defensive end.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Ball. That one drops. He ties it up. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Durant feeling it out a bit. Aldridge down low. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down. And
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. They staged a good old-fashioned ambush, going on an aggressive 9-0 run at the start. Just a dominant opening period. They led by 13 after 1. Then in the second quarter, the steam was let out of their hot air balloon as they were outscored and outplayed, but they still cling to a 2-point advantage at the half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Charlotte trailing. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Hornets. Up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Irving kicks to KD. Sinks the three-pointer. KD's got 11.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Hornets trail by 3. Passes it to Bridges. Drummond working against Rozier. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Moving against Rozier. To the paint. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Time now for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, so we hope to see him back on the court soon.
Drummond working against Ball. 5 on the clock. Back to Bridges. A 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
Outside Irving. It's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Good D by Drummond.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
The wide open look for Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. KD's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Nets. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
And the Hornets call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
They can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Bridges. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subbed in for Rozier. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Andre Drummond. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Curry. Spills in for Irving.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
The drive by Simmons. That one goes. Counted. Simmons got his first 2 points.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
They get it again. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add
up. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Ball. The three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Martin with it, picked up by Harris. Pass the ball. Lots of room. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's now 9 points for LaMelo Ball.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Here's Brown. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Nets lead by 7.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Here's Martin, and it's in there.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Nets leading by 5. Harris passes to Mills. Over Martin. Here's Griffin. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
He possesses an unending supply of energy. We've seen it over the years. Griffin is awesome at hitting the boards with force.
Outside, Martin. Rebounded by the Nets. At one point, they led by 16. Brown against Oubre. And here's Mills for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Harrell kicks the ball. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 11 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Mills passes to Harris. Back to Mills. Griffin trying to get open. Mills can't hit.
It tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Martin with the bucket.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
Mills dishes to Brown. Simmons left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Curry. Aldridge out there with Durant. And it's Claxton in at the power forward.
Getting out on the break. Terry's got a good nose for the basket. High IQ score.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Aldridge with it. Now defended by Hayward. Aldridge kicks to Curry. It's Durant on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Curry can't get it to go. Oubre, left side. With some arc. Keeps it alive.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Curry can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 4. Down low. And finished off by Oubre.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. The self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
Hayward against KD. Curry on the wing. Back to KD. Stolen by Washington. There's the lob to Bridges. That ties the game.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
And now with all the momentum on this side here late, you got to think they've got the upper hand.
Timeout called the Nets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. Oubre against Irving. Trying to get open is Rozier. Oubre can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Durant, the pass to Irving. Outside Curry. The shot from 20 feet away. No good from Irving.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Oubre with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Pass to Rozier. Inside. Washington. Bridges trying to free himself up. Washington, that's good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Terry Rozier with the assist.
Here's Irving. Kicks to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Irving for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Oubre kicks to Rozier. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Rozier's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
How tenacious Rozier is in these moments. He enjoys having the ball and coming up with his squad.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Plumlee comes in for Washington. And it's ball in for Kelly Oubre. Irving looking for an opening. Outside Durant. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man ball is used to the spotlight.
Irving passes to KD. Back to Irving, beyond the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous at scoring when his team needs a bucket.
Ball kicks to Rozier. Bridges outside. Back to Rozier. Rebound, Brooklyn. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the door.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They based their offense around the three-point shots there, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all day.
Yeah, Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they made over the course of this game.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 2. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. 1:12 left to play here in the fourth. And that one is good.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Ball. KD's shot is good.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Irving against Ball. And no good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Curry against Rozier. Curry dishes to Irving. Shoots the 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Irving. And it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame it? That was a tear.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
The Nets working the ball around now. Irving passes to Curry. Here's Drummond, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game. But that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
Here's Simmons. It's Drummond, top of the key. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
No, it took Drummond years of practice to improve his free throw shooting, and his hard work paid off little by little as his free throw percentage began creeping up. It's still a work in progress, though, but it's getting there. With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. You could put this one in the books.
A 3 from Simmons, and so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, KD. It was a good start. What happened with that rough patch later on, though?
We weren't disciplined. We were just shooting shots just to shoot them, throwing passes just to pass them. No sense of urgency, no purpose. And against a team like that, they're looking for something to get them back in the game, and we just let them back in.
Close the door, but stuff to work on, I know, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.